So my name is Matt Mason. I'm Director of Innovation at Syrup, a creative agency in New York, and the author of The Pirate's Dilemma. So Syrup's an integrated creative ad agency, and what we do is create ecosystems of content for brands that change their business and change their position as an agency. We're living in a world where advertising used to be very much about broadcasting a message to people. That doesn't work anymore. You've got very fragmented audiences, and you've got very fragmented messages, and you've got audiences that won't listen to messages from people like us. So what we do is find ways to augment the ecosystems that already exist around those audiences and create value for them, and new types of content and functionality that actually add value in some way. It's really kind of a very different thing from where advertising was 20 years ago. So we work with a lot of lifestyle and sports and fashion brands. We're a global agency of record for Puma Team Sport. We work with people like Marc Jacobs, Bottega Veneta, Christian Dior, Gucci Group. We did the Hope Act Change campaign for Obama. We did the digital component of the Eco Imagination campaign for GE. Anybody that wants to do something interesting digitally and then expand that into the rest of the world is somebody that we want to work with. So today I was talking about piracy, which is a topic I've been interested in for a long time, and about the fact that piracy breeds innovation, especially within the media and content industries. If you look at the history of media, you'll see piracy kind of from the birth of the record industry, the birth of Hollywood, to where we are now. We're still seeing piracy really breed new forms of media, because it's where people can experiment. It's where the kind of craziest ideas are allowed to live and breathe first. And at first they scare us and create chaos, but then what happens is that chaos becomes kind of the new order, and that's sort of where we are now. We're trying to figure this new world out. So it's interesting in terms of audience feedback. It's kind of a mixed bag, because there's really two different types of people in the media industries these days. You've got people who've been here for a long time, who are about to leave, who are about to retire or cash out their stock options, and they don't want anything to change. They want to just keep things the way they are, so I can hold on to my private jet and I'll be cool until retirement for like 2-3 years. Or people who are bonused on the next year and don't care about the long term. I don't think those people are doing the media industries any favours at all. Those are people stopping people from innovating and from doing the new thing and from giving consumers what they want. The other type of people in the media industries, which I'm pleased to say actually is the majority of people in this business now, are people who do want to sort this out and do want to find new ways to deliver content to people that make sense for people and for the industry. And so we're seeing a lot of experimentation happen now. We're seeing this kind of this generational turnover happen. Yeah, this is my first MIPTV. Connected creativity is a great idea, because it's really opening people's eyes up to the fact that you can't just think about TV anymore or digital. You can't think about media in terms of different platforms or one layer. It is connected. It is this ecosystem that's very complex, and the thing we all need to be working on is trying to figure out how we create the feedback loops within that ecosystem that work for us, how to figure out what's going to make sense for people and for the industry. And it's not going to be the old way of doing things. It's not broadcast models. It's not digital-only models either. It's something different. Digital is just part of the fabric of life now, and we're all really in the business of just understanding how we can make people's lives better. Okay, so the thesis of the book is that if you want to beat pirates, the smart way to do that is to copy them. Is to look at the value that they're adding to society and to try and legitimise that. And we're seeing people do that. It's what Steve Jobs did with iTunes. He looked at Napster, he looked at LimeWire, he copied the user experience, he created a legitimate marketplace, which has now become 75% of the music industry is not selling CDs. So that's really where the smart money is. If you see piracy start to happen en masse in your business and the lawyers aren't doing any good, it's because that piracy is really a market signal. It's telling you that things have changed, and the smart thing to do is not stick your head in your sand and fight and send cease and desist letters. It's to figure out how you're going to work with the pirates and how you're going to create a new reality that works for all of you. The place to find out more about the book is thepiratesdilemma.com. There you can read more on it. You can actually download the book for free or pay whatever you want for it, which was the best marketing campaign for the book. For me personally, I had to live by the sword, die by the sword, right? So yeah, giving it away for free seemed like a good idea, and it actually boosted sales of the physical book, so it went pretty well. You could Google me, that might work, or you can reach out to me at matt@syrupnyc.com. So the web address for Syrup is syrupnyc.com, or also information on the book is at pirates dilemma.com.